Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got another huge week with 2 Batman Tumblers, Disney Castle and Santa Sleigh, new Star Wars Battle Packs, and FC Barcelona Stadium. Plus, are we finally getting LEGO A-Team, and how can you get your hands on the blue Fiat 500? This video is brought to you by my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week we break down episode 10 in the Flip My Block Challenge with former contestants Boone and Mel. And you can listen to this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up, over at Walmart and Amazon, the LEGO Art Marvel Studios Iron Man is 17% off. Next, from LEGO Ideas, the Central Perk is 20% off. And from LEGO Star Wars, the AT-AT is 12% off. Plus, the Mandalorian and Child Brickheads are 25% off. And over at Target, the Mandalorian Battle Pack is 27% off. Next, from LEGO Super Mario, the Piranha Plant Puzzling Challenge and Wiggler's Poison Swamp sets are both 30% off. And don't forget, all the September 1st releases are now available at LEGO, so if you want to pick up any of those sets, the deals, or anything and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up in LEGO Batman news, this week we got the reveal of not one, but 2 tumblers from the Dark Knight trilogy. First up, we've got the larger scale Ultimate Collector Series style tumbler with 2,049 pieces retailing for $230 on November 1st. The build, of course, captures the unique shaping of this tank style vehicle with all of its different paneling and, of course, the large set of wheels. And just like other large scale Batman sets as of late, it comes on a display stand with a plaque with information. This version of the tumbler continues a recent trend of LEGO re-releasing sets like the R2-D2 that came out just recently. The original large-scale tumbler came out back in 2014, and while the new one does have 180 more pieces, it doesn't seem to be all that changed. For instance, in between the front wheels, we can see that the section was changed with a clear element with those sticker details. The side panels by the front wheels seem to be a bit changed, and they now use those ski pole pieces for detail. But one of the most noticeable changes are the new rear wheels, which are much larger, and of course the display stand. But of course, also different in this set are the 2 exclusive minifigures, which feature updated designs and this nice display stand, similar to the one that we've gotten in the recent large-scale Batman sets. On the left, we've got the newer version of Batman, which features a really excellent and highly detailed print that continues onto the legs. Not to mention this updated version of Heath Ledger's Joker with the coat removed so we can see all that amazing detail on the arm and leg printing. So ultimately, just like the recent R2-D2, if you missed out on the original version, this is a great time to get a really unbelievable set. But of course, if you're like me and you already have the original model, you're gonna have to decide if this one's worth the upgrade. The build does seem mostly the same, but those new minifigures are definitely enticing for me. On the minifigure scale side of things, we've got the Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown with 422 pieces retailing for $40, starting on October 1st. This version of the Batmobile looks great at this scale, and I love that it continues the trend of the 1960s Batmobile set we got this year, though sadly it's missing that cool display stand. That said, I really love the way they captured it with the large wheels, all of the paneling, and even room to seat 2 inside. And this is definitely the best minifigure scale version of the car we've gotten yet. The set includes 2 minifigures, including our first Dark Knight Scarecrow ever, which looks pretty nice. This Batman is also completely unique from the one I just showed you, and it actually looks more similar to the one that came in the older large-scale tumbler. But unique to this one is this alternative head to create the nightmare version of Batman. And at $40, this is a must-have for me. You can pre-order both sets now, and if you want to pick them up and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up in Star Wars news, thanks to Promo Bricks, we've got rumors of an upcoming Hoth Battle Pack. The last Battle Packs we got were back in 2019 and included the Mandalorian and Sith Trooper Battle Packs you see here. And different from those Battle Packs, it said this new Hoth Battle Pack won't include any stud shooters, though it will carry a $20 price tag, up from the usual $15. Though it is $10 cheaper than the 501st Legion Clone Troopers set, which was the last Battle Pack-esque set that we got recently. The set is set to include 3 Snow Trooper minifigures, as well as a Hoth Scout Trooper, which looks like this, but with gray detailing. The builds included will be a white speeder bike, an E-Web blaster, as well as minifigure stands that may interact with the Ultimate Collector Series AT-AT that's rumored. And overall, I'm pretty excited that Battle Packs will be back, though we'll have to see if the $5 upcharge is worth it. Next up in Disney news, thanks to a UK filing, we got our first look at the mini Disney Castle set that's coming out soon. While the image certainly is blurry, in the upper right-hand corner, we can see the logo for this year's 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. The build itself features Cinderella's castle, captured really nicely in this micro scale, which is a much more manageable size and likely price than the Disney Castle set that we got previously. Included here seems to be a more classic version of Tuxedo Mickey from the parks, and it definitely reminds me of this version introduced in the 60s, which I've mocked up on the right. The set itself really reminds me of the gift with purchase from LEGO Harry Potter of Diagon Alley, with the micro scale build and the exclusive minifigure. But the latest rumors is that it's not a gift with purchase and that it in fact is a $35 set, which contains 567 pieces. But either way, it's a must-have for me. today. Next up, thanks to BrickFinder, coming out of China, we've got this photo of an upcoming LEGO Christmas set. The build looks great and features Santa's sleigh and 4 reindeer, which features some nicely detailed harnesses, and it's that same reindeer piece that was introduced in the previous Elf Clubhouse set from last year. And with this many reindeer in one set, many are calling it the Reindeer Battle Pack. The build for Santa's sleigh looks really nice with all the gold detail, and I especially love all the toys pouring out and Santa's nice list. And the build itself is just far larger and more substantial than previous versions, like the one that we got in the workshop set. The pricing for this set is a bit fuzzy as of now, but it's rumored to be around $40. I think this set is going to sell very well, especially considering how quickly the Christmas wreath set sold out last year. So if you want to pick this set up when it comes out, I don't recommend waiting. Next up this week, we also got the huge reveal of Camp Nou FC Barcelona with 5,509 pieces retailing for $350. Whether you like this sport or not, it's a very impressive build, especially considering the way that the designer was able to capture the unique curve shaping of the stadium seats. All of the details you'd expect are packed into this awesome micro-scale build, from the field to the lettering on the seats to the stadium lights, not to mention the flags that wave overhead. While I don't tend to pick up these types of sets myself, you can't argue that this makes a really interesting display piece. The set's available right now, so if you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Plus, as a gift with purchase for the set, you can also get this FC Barcelona Celebration set, which includes 178 pieces and 5 minifigures. The build features a celebration at Barcelona's iconic Font de Canaletes, and I think the designer did a really nice job capturing the fountain's look. But of course, the most fun part is the minifigures, which all feature exclusive printed torsos, plus stickered flags, and I love that they included someone in a wheelchair. And I think I may like this build more than the big stadium. Next up, LEGO has finally announced their product variation pilot in the UK and Ireland, featuring these multicolored LEGO Creator sets and a couple new city sets. First up, the LEGO Creator Fiat 500 is now in a baby blue color. This set is exactly the same, but it now features that awesome new color scheme, and I love that the color scheme even continues on to the stickered element with the painting. The LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Mighty Dinosaurs now comes in brown as well as in a blue color, and I like the look of each color variation in each of the 3-in-1 models. From LEGO City, we've got an updated fire station, which actually features a lot of tweaks. There's updated minifigures, printed detail, as well as some subtle differences in the builds, like the helicopter landing pad and the lack of the hot dog cart. And the other set is this fire station starter set, which includes a buggy, motorcycle, as well as a section of the fire station, which would probably look good attached to the bigger one. It's interesting that this pilot was limited to the UK, and you can find links in the description below if you want to support the channel and buy any of the sets there. But if you are in the US, it looks like Zavvi actually has it available to order, so I highly recommend you place your order now, and you can use my link in the description below if you want to support the channel. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 2 more projects to hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. First up, we've got the A-Team van and crew. Driving straight out of the 80s classic TV show, the A-Team van certainly is iconic. And after getting B.A. Baracus in LEGO Dimensions, it definitely left a lot of fans wanting a set that looks like this. The project's designer did a really nice job capturing the van's design, and I love that it can seat all the minifigures inside. And I definitely wouldn't hate to get a set like this to put it alongside my Ghostbusters Ecto-1, Back to the Future DeLorean, or Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Next up, we've got House of Time, which is meant to be a large cuckoo clock. With really nice stylings and lots of little intricate details, the clock looks really exceptional. But where the model stands out is the rotating train and the popping out cuckoo bird, which is meant to be operated through power functions and a complex system of gears, which would just be super cool. It's hard to say whether this would pass the review, and as always, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we got the reveal of the Round 2 projects for the Bricklink Designer program. The 9 Round 2 projects are all scrolling by here, and there's a lot of people's favorites in this batch, so I have to imagine the competition's going to be fierce. As a reminder, each of these projects had reached 10,000 supporters on LEGO Ideas, but was sadly rejected. And by pledging through crowdfunding, the first 5 projects to reach funding will be produced as actual sets. It's said the next round of crowdfunding will start in late 2021, but I definitely would keep your calendars marked for whenever they announce it, because you won't want to miss out on these ones. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and with LEGO, the hits just don't stop coming in 2021. For me, I can't wait to pick up sets like the smaller Tumbler, the Disney Castle, as well as that Christmas sleigh. And I fear the exclusive minifigures of the larger scale Tumbler are gonna make me get that one too. Plus, with even more sets on the way like the battle packs, it's getting even harder for me to figure out my budget as the year goes on. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations, and be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Pocahontas, Super Mario, and more, and don't forget to subscribe.